Okay, so just to change it up, I want to share with you my 3 favorite fall candles.
Yeah.
And we're gonna just like dummy proof it, and we're gonna see if Nahum and I can come, out of the 3 of my favorite candles, if we can come up with our favorite one so we can recommend.
Gotta be in agreement.
Yes, we gotta come in agreement. So the first one that I really like from Bath & Body Works is Cinnamon Spiced Vanilla. And let's see if that will focus in. And it smells, we're Hispanic, so it smells like horchata to us.
Oh yeah.
And this is like super good, so smell that one.
I might drink this when it melts. It does smell like horchata. Horchata lovers right here.
Yes, so that's number 1. And then number 2 is also from Bath & Body Works, and it is pumpkin vanilla. And it just smells so good, so smell that one.
More pumpkin-y, I would say. A lot more pumpkin, you know, and a lot more spice.
Do you think
it's good
so?
though, yeah.
Okay, so the last one is one from Kohl's. It's been wrecking my life lately. So Nahum and I got a new espresso machine, and Nahum's like my personal barista, and he wakes me up with lattes. Not every day. I don't want to be
I don't think I literally wake her up with a latte.
It'd be nice.
All right, I gotta up my game.
Yeah, up your game, because I got this candle from Kohl's, and it is called Vanilla Pumpkin Latte.
Let's see.
And this is so good. This one smells amazing.
Pumpkin latte. Definitely a lot more coffee vibes all over this. Yeah.
So out of all 3 of them, which one do you love?
For me, I'm just gonna say horchata was not meant to be a candle. Just saying. I'm not too crazy about this. This whole coffee thing, I don't know. Too fake. Sorry, Kohl's. And then I think this pumpkin vanilla wraps it up right here. I think this would be my personal favorite. I mean, come on. It's just good. All pumpkin, all vanilla, all spicy. It's perfect for the new weather coming up.
This is not a paid advertisement, by the way.
Yeah, good job.
Good job, Bath & Body Works.
Even though I'm not much of a. They come with too many smells, too many. But this one's my favorite, I would say. Would you? Okay,
yes. So there you go. Both of us agreed on
this
pumpkin.
Is your favorite?
No, this is our favorite. Oh, it's so cute. It's our favorite, and so there you go. We picked our favorite candle of the season. So
mention our names at Bath & Body Works for a 20% discount.
No, it's not true. Don't listen to him. Anyways, there you guys go. Get lit. Hey guys, welcome back. We are so excited to do this video for you. Today, obviously, I have my husband with me. And he's amazing, obviously. But we just wanted to talk to you, jump right in, and talk to you about seasons. And I love that we are entering into the fall season. I don't know about you, but I lit my first pumpkin candle about 2 weeks ago, and it's 100 degrees, and I don't care. And so we've been having life group meetings, we've been having leadership meetings, and everybody walks in my house and they're saying that it smells like pumpkin, and I'm like, yes, you're welcome. And so I just love that we're entering to the fall season. And what I'm getting at with this is summer is coming to a close, and a new season is starting. And we want to encourage you guys and just inspire you guys by knowing the season that you are in. Our lives are constantly going through a cycle of new seasons, and then ending seasons, and then there's new seasons. We are constantly going through seasons, and so I just want to personally share the season that I believe that I am in. I believe that sometimes we don't accept our seasons because it's hard to be in them. And I believe that for me personally, I'm always expecting a bad season, just because I feel like, well, I'm supposed to be learning. I'm supposed to be going through something bad in order for something good to happen. And I really believe that in the season that I am right now, I'm learning how to enjoy being in a green pasture season, sort of say, that I am enjoying the fruit of my labor, enjoying all the hard work that I've put into things. And it's hard for me just to be still in that season, because I feel like, okay, let's move on to the next season. What's next? What's the next lesson I have to learn? And I feel like God is just saying, Kayla, chill out. Just relax, enjoy the green pastures, and don't worry, this season will end and you will enter into a new one. And so personally, I find it hard to accept that season, because I just feel like I always have to be moving forward and on to the next thing, and I don't know how to be still. So I feel like personally in my life, I'm in a be still season and enjoy the goodness of God and enjoy what he is doing. And so I wanted to ask my husband, what season do you feel like you are in personally? And what do you have to say about seasons? Because I know that he has a lot to say, because he can talk a lot.
Well, it's exciting to be on the Inspire channel here with my wife. So super excited to share on seasons, because seasons are all about change. And no matter what type of change you're going through, it's never easy. So every season brings its own challenges. Because even for those of you who are in a really good season, that good season can actually stunt you and stop you from moving into a greater season. For those of you who are in transition season, it could sometimes feel eternal, in the sense that maybe you're not getting to the place you want to accomplish or achieve certain things. So and if you're in a bad season, sometimes those bad seasons can really be overwhelming and can almost blind us from seeing any good in the season. So I guess to answer the question, for me personally, I really feel like I'm in a interesting transition season, because I think every age, every stage in life brings seasons, and it's nonstop. And so for me, it's a transitional season, because I really don't know where I'm going, but I'm really happy where I'm at. And so I feel like things are changing. And I think it has to do just where my family's at. It's been a huge transitioning season that my wife has just stepped into, and is now in a kind of, like she said, green pasture stage, where she's enjoying the fruit of the labor that's taken place many months ago. And for me, I've been in a season as a father and as a husband of supporting my wife. There's been many, many seasons where my wife's been the one supporting me and encouraging me. Not that she's not doing that now, but really this has been a season for me to do that for her. And so,
which he's really good at, by the way. He's my number one cheerleader.
Hey, I'm glad. That's good. It's not easy, because I know for some of the guys, if you watch this, it's not always going to be easy for you to be the one encouraging your spouse, your wife. And for the ladies out there, there is times for you to shine, and there's times for you to just be a blessing to your husband. And that's the constant kind of negotiating of tensions of like, how are we going to deal in this season, and what are we going to do in the next season? And I love what Kayla was saying about just enjoy the season. Even in bad seasons, you can actually learn to enjoy that season simply by recognizing that, number one, it's not always gonna be that way. The bad season will move on. You'll go into a new season, but there's so much to learn in every season, but even especially in those bad ones. And in the good ones, just remembering to really enjoy that season, because things might shift in the future. And so I think for me, I'm learning to just continuously remind myself to invite God in it. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, it talks about how there is a time and season for everything. That means that, I laugh about this, because there was times in high school where I used to be like, am I ever going to get married? Well, actually, more like, am I ever going to have a girlfriend, right? Or am I ever going to have kids? And I think we all get to this mindset of like, we overstress ourselves and put a lot of burdens on ourselves in every season, just because we don't know how to just be content and just be. And so if you're in a great season, be content, enjoy, and just keep growing. If you're in a transitioning season, let the transition happen. And I would just say on the transitioning season, it's so important to examine your past, because I think a lot of people for years have been going through the same cycles of seasons.
Right.
Sometimes those cycles are bad behaviors and bad habits that turn into the pattern of bad seasons. Maybe you need to reevaluate your season and recognize, is this the same season you went through maybe even last summer or last, beginning of fall?
Right.
Have you, if it's a dating thing, have you gone through seasons of, good boyfriend, good girlfriend, and then good relationships, and then they all tumble down, and then this constant pattern. We have to learn to evaluate every season so that as the seasons go on, we move into greater seasons, or better ways of handling the tough seasons. So I think that's where I'm at in my life right now, honey. And I think for those listening and watching, make sure that just be honest about where you're at, right, and look at your history, the seasons of the patterns that have happened, and have you progressed in a healthy way? Have you handled conflict in a better way? Have you handled success in a better way? Every season will bring its challenges, but with God being invited into the seasons, you will come out stronger and better.
Right, and I just want to add, I think it's so important, especially, I mean, on this channel here, we're really big, Nahum and I, on honesty, on vulnerability, on transparency, and I believe that that's how we grow, and that's also how we do leadership. And I love that Nahum pointed out, be honest with where you're at. Mm-hmm. I think there's so many times where we try to hide our season from everybody, and deep down inside, we're just suffering a lot, and we don't want anybody to know. And so I want to let you know that, I want to encourage you that there is hope, that your season will come to a close and a new one will begin. There is always hope for that. But I want to encourage you to seek help. Mm-hmm. Get advice, get counseling. You're not the only one who has gone through this season. And although it may sometimes feel that way, there are others who have gone. There are a lot of people who have gone through that. And so just want to encourage you that there is hope, and to seek out help in the seasons, and to enjoy the ride.
That's right.
Thanks for watching.